Oh, I'm going to try this again. It wasn't showing up on Facebook. I'm not sure why. It says it is now. Oh, there we are. I don't know what happened. But anyway, if you're joining me, come on in. If you come in later, hit hashtag replay and leave me some comments. Let me know you're here. So today we have some papers to win. So hopefully somebody will join me. We are going to be giving away this one today. This is called Lilith Rose. But I need you guys to be on here, sharing, commenting, liking, and then this one is called Lilith Lace. So these two papers are for grabs. They're very gothic, dark and moody. Very cool pictures. Hello, welcome in. Glad you're here. I was just saying these papers are up for grabs. Let me see. Where's the paper that I want? Oh, there it is. Okay, but I'm doing a smaller one today. So just wanted to let you know that these papers are up for grabs. Hello, Dominica. How are you? I'm just showing the papers. These are up for grabs today. So we got Lilith Lace. These are very gothic, dark and moody. And Lilith Rose. You get two today. How about that? How are you doing? I had problems with going on Facebook. I don't know what happened, but it was giving me a hard time. So I had to go out and come back in. You're goofy? Why? What's going on? Placed your order. Yes, your order went out yesterday with the paper you won. Yes, I know. So today we're going to be working on this little case. So I don't know if you can tell. Well, I guess you can tell. So I did a stencil and I put some adhesive over it, and it's a bat with a face. So the adhesive was really like runny, so it's sort of like messed up. You've been having trouble swiping? Yeah. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I have this foil that I want to try. Now, I'm no expert on the foils, but I am definitely going to try. Who knows how it's going to turn out. Let me pull myself up so I can see. So the foil that I have is this one, and it's called, let me see, gotta look at it. It's called Easton Tooled Leather. And I figured it would go good with the leather CDs right here. I painted this. I'm going to decoupage the front of it. But I'm going to turn the camera around. So the stencil I purchased from Amazon, and then I used the adhesive I went over it with the adhesive, like through the stencil, like, you know, I use like one of those little chalk couture silicone things. And I'm going to switch the camera. Let's see if we got it right. Okay. So yeah, I used one of those to spread it. And as you can see, like right in here, there was a goopy. And I hope it's going to work. I don't know. But I'm going to try. Have you? Yeah, I want to try that too. I have some embossing powder and I have some, I just need to get the ink, I guess. Hi, Carrie, how are you? So I was just telling Dominica that I'm going to use a foil on here. I had this stencil and I put the adhesive, but the adhesive was really runny. And so it's sort of like gooped up in sections. It might be because it's so hot here. I don't know. Because it was like really loose. But I'm using this foil. And, you know, last time I did it on a hat, I did it wrong. But this is called tooled leather. And the reason I decided to go with that one is because I have this that we're going to decoupage on. And see, we have the leather straps here. So, wish me luck, ladies. So, from what I gather, you got to lay it down like on the, see, there's two sides. So, I believe you lay it down on the printed side. Oh, well, it's already down. It's down. And I did it crooked. And you know, they say it's good to use like a fingernail brush. I don't have a fingernail brush. And I don't have a hard brush. I've been looking and looking. So they say you rub it. See, it's soft. I'm wondering if I have a stencil brush. Yeah, it's soft too. Maybe when I'm trying to do something that I don't have the right tools. This is soft too. Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm thinking maybe transfer stick. I hope I did it on the right side. Let me, I think I have a transfer stick here. I thought I did. Yeah, let's try this and see what this does. Hopefully I got it on the right side. It's not doing anything. Oh, we started watching Wednesday last night, and then, oh man, come on. This stuff is like, God, it's not doing it. Anyway, so I was making my husband, he wanted grilled cheese. So I was making him a grilled cheese. So I didn't really cook dinner because I had to go rehearse for my Stevie Nicks thing. And so, and I looked, and there were all these, well, there's a police in the back. You guys, I think I did it wrong. I don't know. Like, it's not coming off. Let me see if I can pull it off and put it the other way. Hold on. Okay, let me try this way. Let's see if this will do it. What a pain is that. I don't know which side will do it. So anyway, I went to go put it on the table for him and looked out like my dining room area, and there was this cop like truck in the back. So in our neighborhood, so our back, and then there's like this easement of like where all the huge electric poles are. So we have this huge easement, then there's an alley, and then there's another neighborhood. So they were in this easement, and they were I just want to see. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, I had it on the wrong side. So the easement, they were parked facing the neighborhood, behind us, and they had their guns pulled. They had their lights on. I was like, holy crap, what is going on? So they were there from like 6:30 to like 9:30 last night. And they didn't do anything. I mean, they didn't like shoot anybody, but we're sort of like watching them, being nosy. Oh, yeah, that was so much easier. Okay, let me see. Can you guys see it? So there was that goop there of stuff, but that was easy. Look at how that came out. So it's got that brown. I mean, I could have used a different foil. It feels good. Came out a lot better than I thought. So anyway, we spent the evening spying on these cops that were outside. Yeah, I know it does, huh? It looks sort of it's called leather tulle. I like it. Let me pull it up so I can get a good look at it. Oh yeah. So it's gonna go with the leather straps. Anyway, I just decided to do this just to try it. Now I know that. So you have to have it. Let me pull it back over here. So you have this side that has the coloring, and this side was a little lighter. So it's this side. Now, she suggested, the lady who has these, is to put a piece of tape in the side that, if it comes off, that's the side. But I guess I missed that. I don't know. Thought I had it on the right side. So I'm just going to give it a quick seal. So anyway, we never knew what happened. Wrong one. But this morning I posted in that neighborhood app, and someone said there was a traffic stop by the neighborhood behind us, and the person took off, ran, and then went into a house, and he had a gun, and he went into somebody's house. So they had him surrounded, and I guess they were back here, in between, in case that person came running, trying to escape or something. So that was our excitement last night. So we missed like most of Wednesday because, we were being nosy. And when we went to bed about 9:15, my husband was supposed to be up and at work at 5, and they were still there. And I told my husband, I said, well, if, at least we know they're out there protecting us from whatever's happening. So, and then I was laying there, I seen that, because I could see the, the light blinking against the wall, and they left about 9:30. So must have got him. But you just never know. I mean, I keep my door locked at all times. That's just you know, crazy, but yeah, Phoenix isn't a very safe area. Yeah, I know. I mean, Phoenix has its good areas and its bad areas. But what I've noticed is that the good areas are the ones that are robbed all the time and have problems. Yeah, it was pretty scary. I just want to get this drying so I can turn it over. But I guess I could have used another color too. But I am impressed with how it came out. Yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, so do I. I keep everything locked. We have our like security door, you know, those screen doors. It's just like security. We keep that locked. We keep the door locked. All the windows. It's so scary. So I really like these foils. I want to do so much more with them. Like I want to do like a jacket, a jean jacket, maybe another hat. Because it's raised, I might even be able to go over it with like rub and buff or something. Lick the doors. Oh, the spell check. Oh my gosh. That is funny. Yeah, I suck too. I always like, well, I talk into my phone and then I never check it, you know, to see like, what is it? So I never like reread what I wrote. So I feel like I should put something under that. I got a towel that I use. No, maybe not. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be okay. Okay. So, um, I'm going to be using this paper. I know Carrie's already done a project with this, but I what am I trying to say? Oh, I printed it in a 5x7. I'm wondering if the bigger one would be better. So I'm giving away both of these. This one here and the littlest lace. Both of these are going to be given away today. Maybe the bigger one will be better. I don't know. What do you guys think? If I do this one, I'll have to paint around it. I mean, I guess I can. I'll cut it so we can see. I think so. I hope she does. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Give it away. Hey, I got this at Goodwill for like $3 something. It was really cheap. And it's been sitting in my garage for probably 2 years now. So we'll see how this goes. I might have to go around it a little. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Sort of like the size comparison, because this is sort of little. And then I want to put some of this. And I want to do like rose. I think I'm going to put it right along the edge, see if it'll go. Are you? Oh, Goodwill is? I know, like, I think our Goodwill's having 50% off this Monday. Is there a holiday Monday? No, it's not a holiday, right? Because it's August, beginning of August. There's no holidays in August. Oh, there is a holiday on Monday? What is it? I'm just terrible at cutting, you guys. What's going on? What holiday is it on Monday? Oh, they're just honoring the veterans. Oh, okay. Okay. Boy, I was getting confused. I was like, what? Because I know ours is having a 50% off sale. So, which I should try to go to. Mondays are sort of like my free days. Oh, yesterday it was Purple Heart Day. My dad had 2 Purple Hearts. I don't know how he got 2 Purple Hearts, but he was in World War II. And he was in, back then they called it the Navy Air Force. No, not Navy Air Force, Army Air Force. Sorry, where they separated them. And he was shot down in his plane. And they landed in a farm. And the guy, the farmer, went and got him and said, hey, I know where the Americans are. I'll take you to them. Get in my truck. And he took him to the Germans. So then he was in a prison camp for a year. He came out weighing like, I don't know. So he came, when he got out, when he got home, he weighed like 80 pounds. I lost all his hair. most of his teeth. It was pretty bad. Okay, this is what we're working with. Yeah, thank you. He's gone. He's long gone. But, he was such a good man. My father was a good man. He had 3 girls. He married my mom once he got out. He had 3 girls, and he just loved us to death and took such good care of us. And my dad, never cussed. He never, I mean, he would say, damn it, once in a while. And he would, you could see he would get angry at times, but he wouldn't cuss in front of us. So and I'm using this Liquitex Professional Gloss Medium and Varnish. I just love this stuff. So anyway, I got married. When I got married, him and my husband were outside working on a car because my dad was into mechanics and stuff. He was always working on cars. And my husband tells me, man, your dad cusses so bad. I was like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, yeah. And he says the F word constantly. He is like every word out of his mouth, he's cussing. I was like, come on. I have never heard my dad cuss. He's like, oh, your dad cusses. I'm like, I can't hardly believe that. He never did that in front of us. Okay, I left my spray bottle in the other room. I'll be right back because I can't decoupage without it. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I know. But my dad was an amazing man. But yeah, he had 3 girls and he never cussed in front of us. And he, because of being in the prison camp, his health wasn't that good. He was having all kinds of health issues, but he lived to be yeah, he saved it for the guys. He never cussed in front of his girls. I always tell my sons that too. You need to respect your children. Don't cuss in front of them, And I tell them that story about their grandpa. And now he never did. I didn't even believe my husband when my husband told me. I was like, no way. No way is that man cussing. So, oh yeah, so he lived to be about, I think he was like 84. But he had a lot of health issues, but he walked. My dad walked every day and he watched his diet. He was a meat and potato person, a guy, but he would eat like oh, at least you found this again. So anyway, he would eat he would have to have his meat, like a little portion of his meat. He ate small portions, and then have a portion of his starch, and then he would have his vegetables. That's what he ate. He ate like that every day. And I mean, he walked. He was, even though he was having like health problems, I mean, he did pretty good. But he ended up with like emphysema because after him and my mom got married, they lived in West Virginia, and he started working in the coal mines. So then he got like black lung. but he still did good. He still did, for all of that, he still did good. He lived a long time. We wondered, my mom, she got cancer and passed early. I was 35 when she passed. I felt cheated. I felt like, I could have had a lot more years with her. That was probably one of the hardest things I've been through. Oh, we'll fix that. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can. So my mom was 18 when she married my dad. And my dad was like 32. No, he was 30. I'm sorry, he was 30. Yeah, that sounds about right. Bananas and peanut butter. Yeah, it was hard. One of the hardest things I've been through. And then she suffered. She had colon cancer, and I don't know. It's hard to talk about, but it was a long time ago. But I don't know. But anyway, like she was 18 when they met. Right after he got out of the service, he got home. She was 18 and he was 30. And they got married. They had my sisters, like they were like 18 months apart. So they had them like right away. And then ten years later, I came along. So my sisters are older than me. One's 10 years, and the other one's 11 years older. And then my middle sister, the middle one, she had really bad asthma. And being in West Virginia, they told my mom and dad that they needed to move out here to Arizona because the weather was dry and it's going to help her. So they moved out here, which was, my grandma lived out here already because my aunt had the same thing. You had your mom till she was 86. Wow. Wow. That's great, Dominica. I mean, you've been blessed, haven't you? I would love that. So they came out here when my mom was like 7 months pregnant with me. They drove. And so I was born here. And, I lived here like all my life. So, yes, Lord. I wish I could have had my mom here longer. So I don't know, just telling you guys my life story, I guess. So I got married and I had a little girl. And then 2 years later, I had a little boy. And then I lost my husband. I had a 3-year-old and like I think he was 8 or 9 months old. And my husband died. He was killed in a car accident. So here I was very young. I was like 22. I was a young mother. And I had 2 babies and a husband. That was a tough time. Oh, are you from New Mexico? Oh, what part of New Mexico are you from? New Mexico is pretty, it's a pretty country. Yeah, he has. He has. Albuquerque. Ah. My grandkids were just up there. They're up there with their mom. Um, she's up there living right now. She is like, she's half Navajo. So she grew up over there, I guess, in Chinle. Do you know where Chinle is, Dominica? I need a bigger brush. I don't know why this black don't want to stay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I guess that's where her mom was from. Her dad was white, and I think I'm not sure, but she lived between Albuquerque and Chenli. She talks about both. She's in Albuquerque right now. So my grandkids were up there with her for the whole month of July, which I get to see today. Finally, they're coming over for the weekend. Okay. He lived in the south of the city in Peralta, Las Lunas. I'm not sure where that's at. I've been to Albuquerque a couple of times, but like nothing like really like I didn't stay there, but just a couple of days. I don't know why this is doing this. It's like the paint don't want to stick. Oh, they're about 3 hours apart. Okay. So I want to go to oh dang it, what is that called? That the area that's real nice and artistic. Tal is it Towels or something like that? Santa Fe. I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna go up there really bad. Towels, yeah. Oh, you go through Gallup, go south of Albuquerque through Gallup. How long did you live there? Come on, it's paint. Something's so weird. Let me try it. Yeah, I feel like it's like that artistic. Yeah, I know it's not that far. You lived there 54 years, and where do you live now? Wow, 6 years old. Little thing, huh? South Carolina. What took you there? What took you to South Carolina? Oh, really? Uh, muddy and rainy. Yeah. So isn't it New Mexico or like you in the Albuquerque area sort of dry like Phoenix? Not so much humid inside. I don't know. I remember when we went, it was hot, hot, hot. It was just as hot as Phoenix. It was in the summer. Um, I hate having to use a dryer when I'm on these lives, but you have no choice. So I'm just tapping this to blend it. Yeah, exactly. So here they don't cool down. It's still like in the, well, maybe like at 2 in the morning we'll get below 100. But in the summer it's so hot. Thank you. I know. I'm going to um so I have like several things. Like I gotta seal this, but so we're picking up my grandkids today, so I wanted to make it. Yeah, it is way too hot. Um, so I don't want to be on here in a long time. So here's the inside of the box. See, it's all black. And so I did these resin pieces. So this is like sort of similar to this guy back here. So I'm wondering if I could just like put him on there. I don't know. But I was thinking about putting something here. So I have that. So I'll paint and highlight with something, maybe silver. And then I have this. So I found this mold when I was going through them. Oh yeah, we are going to Butterfly Land tomorrow. I can't wait. Isn't that sort of cool? So I found this mold. Hey Jamie, how are you? I found this mold in my mold stash and I thought, oh, that looks like pretty cool mold. And it turned out really good. I mean, I don't even think I have to paint it. I put some black, well, it wasn't black mica. It was like steel black mica or something. And it came out looking sort of mirror, like a mirror. So I could do that. And I have this, but I don't think I'm going to use this. I had this. It's sort of like a wall hanging. It has a hook. I was thinking about doing it something like that, but I don't think so. It doesn't work that well. I think one of these will be better. Hey, Jamie, how are you doing? I seen you hit over 100, didn't you? It's looking Gothic, yeah. So you guys think this is a good one here? We could just glue it on there. So I don't know what you would put in this box, but maybe a journals or something. But I'm thinking about putting a paper on the bottom. I was thinking about that. Awesome. I'm so glad that happened. Yeah, Carrie was asking me about, she couldn't remember your page name. And so I sent it to her, and then I went to go look, and I was like, oh my God, you were at like 103 or 4 when I looked. So, Jamie, these are the papers that I'm giving away today. We have 2. We have this is Lilith Lace, and then we have Lilith Rose. So these are being given away 2. So you like this one, Dominica? I printed a bunch of copies. I wasn't sure what all I was going to do today with this. So, okay. So maybe like this. I don't know how to get the comment off there. You guys can't see, huh? Do you? Okay. How do I get this comment off? You know? Huh. My keyboard. Maybe if I put a smaller one up there. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out so you guys could see better. Is the comment in your way? Because it looks like it might be. I guess I got to figure out. You're going to be in your craft room also? Yeah. To rearrange my craft room once again to accommodate lights and phone holder. Yeah. No. It's like cleaning your craft room. Is that like a never-ending battle? It is for me. I just can't keep it clean. I don't know what my deal is. I can't get that comment off. So, what do you guys think? Maybe put the roses up here, or should I lay them flat? It's going to be easier to do it flat, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. I know. Especially for my biggest problem is I come in here and I want to start crafting. I don't want to clean. I want to craft and not have to worry about it. You think flat? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Well, I try, but it doesn't always look that way. I'm trying to really get better about it. But yeah, for me, it's like a never-ending battle. Get the craft room clean. Yeah. And so you have to tear it apart to find what you need. Is that what you mean? 'Cause that's what I have to do. I wonder what happened to Carrie. She's probably working, huh? She was here. Okay. So we'll put this in here. And I'm not even going to paint the inside. I'm just leaving it black, making this nice and easy. I guess I'll use a sponge brush. So Jamie, I used the foils on the back. I used a stencil of a bat. I'll have to show it to you here in a second. And I used the foils. And what I learned and what I know is first I put it on backwards and it wasn't working. So when you have your foil and you don't know which side goes down, you got put a little piece of tape, and the side that peels off, like see, like that, it came off. This is the side that should have went down, and I did the other side. So I had to peel it apart, peel it off, and then reapply it. But I'll show that to you here in a sec. I'm just gonna. Okay. So I always missed my paper. I mean, it just helps. And we'll put the roses on top. That came out pretty good. I could feel like in the box there's some like unevenness to it, but I don't see any wrinkles. So let me show that. Okay, let me show you the back where I did this bat. And I used a foil, that it was like leather, tooled leather. I'm blurry. Oh man. Okay. Is that any better? I don't know what's going on. Let me see. I have my internet connected straight to my laptop, and I don't think it's helping. It's not. So, is it still blurry, guys? Let me know. It's better. Okay. I think it's my internet. So anyway, there's the bat. I used a bat stencil, and I used that leather tool, and you can't really tell, but it has like a brown, like the leather on here to it. Huh. I don't know. Oh, wait, I just see something that said, hey, I got the comment away. I seen a little thing up there that said hide comment. So I don't know. I was going to see like maybe because it's sort of raised, like rub and buff on it. I'm just curious. Or maybe it's silver, it's gold. Only because these are brass. Wait, I have another one here. Sorry, guys, I'm talking to myself. Pretty good. What's that? I'm just curious, like, if I put a little rub and buff on it, what it will look like. Grab a paintbrush. Oh, did you? Oh, awesome. So, I'm just lightly going over it. I don't know, like, it's not like really raised. There. Let me get that over there. I don't know if this is really like going to make a difference. I don't know. Nothing like trying, right? Let's see what happens. Let's see. I did get some rub and buff on there. Yeah, you can't really tell. Okay. Get the spots going. Yeah, there's some bubbles. Just trying to push them out. Yeah, I do. I have high-speed internet. But I have that thing again that's telling me that I have my connection is unstable and I have it connected. Shoot. I wonder why it's doing that. Oh, so frustrating. Okay, well, I'm going to end this early. I'm just going to put this on because I don't want like all these problems. So thinking about just putting that there. So this mold, I don't know where I got it. I just found it with my molds. So I'm just going to glue this on. I'll seal all of this. Yeah, I'll seal all of this when everything's dry. I don't know, like waste everybody's time with a bad connection. Yeah, I know. I am. I'm going to call them when I'm done. Say, what the heck is going on? I can't even do a live with this crap. Okay, I'm going to use the clear Gorilla Glue. Yeah, so this is the first time I've never used this mold. It was still in the package. And it looks like, okay. So I have very crooked eyes because I always put stuff on crooked. Let's see. I was thinking that this would be a good box like to store journals in or something. You know, the ones you're done with, or art journals. I don't know what that is. Hopefully that will stay. Oh, did I make it crooked? There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna get my grandkids. Thank you. And I guess we're gonna go eat Mexican food. And then tomorrow we're going to Butterfly World. I'm excited over that. Oh, there went my very Victorian. It is sort of Victorian, huh? What would you guys call this? Like, I'm not quite sure. Dang it. I'm dropping everything. I also had this one here. This one's pretty cool too. It matches the back. But I like this one better. Okay, so I am going to pretty much call this done until I can get everything dry and seal it. I also had some Totally Dazzled I was thinking about, but I'm not sure right now. I have all these Halloween things, but I want to do the name. I don't know what happened to Carrie, but I'm just going to close this and move it gently. But it's a little Gothic box. For sure, it's Gothic. So let me get my... Okay. Hopefully, let me switch my camera. Okay. So I'm going to do oil to draw names. I don't know why this does this. So right now I have Dominica, Jamie, and I'll add Carrie. She was here. And okay, so let me share my screen. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I know she was here. I don't know. She must be working. So here we go. You guys see that? I have 3 of you right now. I have Jamie, Dominica, and Carrie. So I'm going to spin it. I think I have to go over here to spin. Here we go. Oh, Carrie. So if Carrie says, "Oh, I don't want it," then I'll spin it again and see which one of you get it. How's that? Because sometimes she says, "Oh, I already had that paper," but if she wants it, she can have it. Yay! I know, and she's not on. But ladies, thank you so much. I am so glad you guys stopped in and joined me, and we got to chat. And I really enjoy it when you guys are here. So thank you so much. And you all have a great weekend. Have some fun, do lots of crafting. And congratulations, Jamie, on reaching over 100. I'm so glad. You're going to be awesome. Anyway, bye, ladies. I will see you guys next Tuesday. We're here with Lisa from the Junk Witch. And then Wednesday, we'll be back with Carrie. So I'll see you guys then. Bye. Yeah, watch the beginning.